Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Fegan, and I'll be the professor of this class this semester, EDFN 338, Foundations of American Education. Are you in the right class? Good. Okay, I must confess that I was on campus on Wednesday, January 11th, thinking we had class. As soon as I got to campus and I saw how quiet it was, I realized they don't start till 4 o'clock on Wednesday. And why that matters to me is because I have a 4 o'clock class in Sioux Falls at the University Center. But I did meet at least a couple of you who thought we also had class, so it wasn't just me. But because we didn't, and you know we're not meeting on Monday because of the holiday, we won't meet till Wednesday, January 18th at 1 o'clock will be our first class. And the classroom is in Kennedy Center 112. But also because of that, there's a couple things you have to do before I see you on Wednesday the 18th. 2 things. You have to take a pretest in D2L, and you have to create a Google account and send me a Gmail. Take the pretest, create a Google account, and send me a Gmail. Now, how do we do that? Come into the D2L and you'll see some links here and stuff, but the pretest is here. It says availability ends the 18th at 1 o'clock, so you have to have it done by then. And if you click on it, this will give you some idea of what we're doing here, what it's about. The test will give you a sense of how the tests work. There's 20 questions, and you need your lockdown browser. There's 20 questions here, and you have 20 minutes, and that's just pretty much how the tests will run this semester. 20 questions, 20 minutes. All right, and like I said, it'll start. I released it, and you have to have it done by 1 o'clock on Wednesday to get the credit for it. It doesn't count towards your grade. Just doing it counts towards your grade. Just gives you a baseline of what's going on. Okay, I say, and you'll find it'll give you a good feeling for what the tests will be like that are coming. Okay. Now, you've done that, and also on here, here's the course wiki, and this is where most of the course will run from, out of here. And the first thing I want you to do when you get to this, before you look through all the information, is I would like you to bookmark this. Yes, that's right, because otherwise you come to my office or to the classroom for help, and you have to go through the D2L every time to get to my wiki. So I know a lot of you know how to do this and have done it, but if you don't, here it is. Just about all browsers, no matter what kind, have some kind of a bookmark thing. So I'm going to just hit bookmarks, and I'm going to say bookmark this page. And I get usually another little toolbar like this. I don't just want it in my bookmarks, I want it on my toolbar. So I can have it right up here on this bar with the other stuff. And I don't need all this. I'm going to take most of this off. I just want it to know that it's EDFN. And I tell it done, and here it is. Now every time I want to get on here, it's right here for me. So that's one. Pretest, this is optional. And the next thing is you have to create a Google account. Now you go to a Google search engine like this, and it'll pretty much look like this, or some kind of a Google page. And then you come up here to the right-hand corners, it should say sign in. And of course you don't have an account. You want to go and create a new single account. Let me show you it again. Because I have an account, it takes me here. But you want to come up here where it says sign up for a new Google account. Now if you have a Google account, great. Skip these steps. But you will create an account right here, and you're going to need your campus email here to get verification. But here's what I want you to do. Make sure you do this, because whatever you choose for your name, your username, will be at gmail.com right here. And here's what I would suggest you do. I would suggest you use your first and last name like this, tim.fegan. I wish I had done that. So much easier to do, so much easier to communicate to people. All right, my wife did this, and it works phenomenal because it's so easy to tell people. First dot last name, and then it'll tell you, of course, if that's available, which I would think it would, or you may have to put an initial in it. Okay, and then once you set that up, it'll come through. Now let me tell you. Let me go back to this. You're going to create a Google account, and I'll show you what to do once you get in. Here's mine, and here's mine. Send it. All you need to know is Fegan T. You send me a Gmail to Fegan T. And I've learned the hard way from Google to have a nice strong password, one that you remember, because saying I forgot my password will not be acceptable. So if you send me a Gmail to Fegan T, you'll get it. And once you get into Google, once you're logged in, you should get up here on this toolbar a thing that says Gmail. Once you get there, click on it, and now you can send me a Gmail. And so I should have a Gmail from every one of you before class starts on Monday. And I will respond to it to let you know that I got it. I'll respond to your Gmail. Okay? Take the pretest, create a Google account, send me a Gmail by Wednesday.